it's May. Welcome back to my channel. So I know I have been failing at life right now because I have been so behind on filming, but I've had so much crazy stuff going on in my life. If you watched my previous video, you know that I have pneumonia, and that took me, away from recording, and that was really crappy. And now I just found out I have to have surgery. So that freaking sucks. And it's not for my pneumonia. It's for something completely different. So let me just tell you a little bit about this. So in my family, something called ganglion cysts runs in our genetics. My mom gets them in her hand, little tiny ones. My nana gets them. It just runs in our family, and I got the bad end of it, and I get ones that are really, really big and sit on my tendons and cause a lot of pain. And so I have this cyst on my wrist. You can kind of see it in the camera. It's just this bump right here on my wrist is not supposed to be there. Like, look at the difference. So this bump is not supposed to be there, and it's really painful. And I've had this since I can really remember. The first time I ever got one was in 6th grade is when I first noticed it. And I used to be able to just like smack it and it would pop. I know that sounds so disgusting. So nasty, but that's what they used to do in the olden days. They used to take a book to it and smack it, and it would just pop and it'd be fine. And mine stopped doing that when I was about 16, and it started getting really hard, and I was not able to pop it. And so basically I had to go in when I was 18 years old and see a surgeon, and I had to have it removed. So I have a little tiny scar on my wrist. You won't be able to see it in the camera, but it's just a little tiny scar, and he removed it, and he even cut out part of my tendon and cauterized it so it wouldn't grow back, and he told me that there was a 2% chance that it would grow back, and it did. So here I am 3 years later after my surgery, and I have to go back in. So let me just tell you a little bit about this. They're not dangerous unless they start to harden. And the reason why it's dangerous is because it's fused onto my tendons. It affects my range in my wrist. I can't move it as much as this one. Like, I can move this one clear back here. I can't move that one as far back. It hurts. And it causes me constant pain because it's sitting on my nerves. And so yeah, I have to have it removed again, which really sucks because I don't like surgery. And the reason I don't like surgery is because, first off, no matter what kind of surgery it is, it's going to be, a risk. There's always going to be risks involved. And I personally have a really hard time coming out of anesthesia. And that's just how I've always been with every surgery I've ever had. I've had issues coming off of it. It takes me a lot longer than the average person to come out of, being put under. And I remember when I had my appendix removed, that's a very minor surgery. Like, surgeons do that every single day. They always take out appendixes. It's so normal. And I went under, and they actually had to keep me overnight. This is supposed to be an in and out surgery, and they had to keep me overnight because they were concerned about how long it took me to come out. And it seems like every single time I have a surgery, it takes me longer and longer and longer. And so my fear is that I'm going to have to stay the night there. And I mean, like, it's not bad, but if you've ever had to stay the night in a hospital, those beds are not comfortable. And they're so little, and you can hear things in the hall. It's always noisy. It's never quiet. It sucks. So yeah, I have to have surgery, and that freaking sucks. But what are you gonna do? That's my life. I have a million medical issues, and I can't do anything about them because, I was just born this way, and it really sucks. So in my last video, I talked about how I was hoping that my pneumonia would go away because I had an investigation and I had a photo shoot. Well, I went to the investigation, and when I got home that night, I was in so much pain, and I was supposed to go to my photo shoot the next day. Ended up not doing that, and I also couldn't go to my nephew's birthday. I was so sick, you guys. I was so sick Sunday. I was super sick, just laying in bed, and I thought I was fine. I thought I was great. I felt great all Saturday night, all Saturday, and then I guess I just pushed myself a little too hard, and yeah, I got really sick again and I had to stay in bed. So I had to skip out on my nephew's birthday and I had to skip out on my photo shoot, which really sucks. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm really excited because I've got photo shoots coming up and I'm going to take you guys with me. And I've got a lot of different kinds. I've got a Statue of Liberty concept I'm doing. I've got a boudoir shoot I'm doing. Let's see, I've got a pinup shoot I'm doing, and I might possibly be doing a runway walk, which would be really freaking cool, and because I've never done that before. I've never done runway before. I've always just been a behind the camera model, you know, and it's so much easier to do that than to you know, go on a runway, because if you mess up in a picture, you just retake the picture, but if you mess up on the catwalk, there's no coming back from that. Like, there's not. So I'm a little nervous for that, but I'm also excited to try something new. So I'm really excited about that. I am thinking about doing a Q&A, and so if you guys have any questions that you have always wanted to ask me, leave a comment below and I will answer them in my next video. I know I've been really far behind. I'm really sorry. I'm going to be trying to bust my butt and get these videos up and record and, you know, do all this crazy stuff, but I will tell you guys that I am probably going to be out for about a week and a half with my wrist surgery, just because it's really painful and it takes a lot of recovery time. I'm going to be on all sorts of pain meds and I'm probably not going to be able to record. I might possibly be able to make a video about my surgery, me going in, my after effects, like my recovery and all that. If that would be something you guys are interested in watching, leave a comment below and like this video. And yeah, that's basically all I have for today. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys and kind of explain what else is going on in my life. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm really excited for my future shoots and I'm not excited for my surgery, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, that's basically all for today, and I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys later.